Real Housewives show schedule for the week. What to watch January 12th to 16th, 2026. Bravo is keeping Real Housewives fans busy this week with a packed lineup of reunions, marathons, and new episodes. From the start of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 6 reunion to a full day of classic The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, viewers have plenty of options to catch up on the drama or relive it from the beginning. Below is Bravo's Real Housewives schedule for the week of January 12th through January 18th, 2026. All times are ET. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 2 Marathon and Part 1 of the Season 6 reunion. Tuesday, January 13th starts with The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 2 Marathon. The episodes will air from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, giving fans hours of back-to-back Salt Lake City moments leading into a major reunion night. Bravo will then shift into prime time with the start of the RHOSLC Season 6 reunion. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 6 reunion begins Tuesday, January 13th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with Part 1. The cast travels to New York City to reflect on the season and celebrate hitting a milestone, 100 episodes. The reunion description teases several major topics, including Lisa Barlow answering questions about her self-described very different lifestyle. Tensions also flare as Bronwyn Newport and Lisa go head-to-head over where things stand after their truce. Heather Gay and Angie Katsanevas also face accusations of teaming up against Lisa. Brittany Bateman joins the stage and shares an update on her relationship with her daughter. The episode synopsis also notes that Angie brings a scroll of evidence to prove who is behind the alleged leak. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 3 Marathon airs Thursday. Bravo will air The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 3 Marathon on Thursday, January 15th, running from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The marathon leads into additional programming featuring recent episodes of Rob Season 15, right ahead of a new installment. Bravo will air Rob Season 15, Episode 3, before the new episode. In the episode description, Bazoma St. John hosts a speed dating party to bring the group's single status into focus. Dorrit Kemsley shows off her charm, while Erica Jane gets stage fright in front of the bachelors. Kyle Richards opens up about dating after her separation, while Rachel speaks with Sutton Strake about embracing her old self after the annulment. Dorrit also gets financial advice from money queen Amanda. Episode 4 will also air, featuring Sutton planning a trip to Sedona as she tries to show the group how much she has changed. Rachel opens up about life as a boy mom. Kathy Hilton hosts a summertime dinner where Amanda ends up in the hot seat. Dorrit looks to Kyle for support while navigating her separation, but they decide there's a better man for the job. Bazoma continues her fertility journey, and Erica reveals she has a new love interest. New Rob. Episode 5 airs Thursday night. A new episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 15 airs Thursday, January 15th, with Episode 5 titled, Not Feeling the Healing. According to Bravo's description, the women attempt to tap into the healing energy of Sedona, but Kyle and Dorrit's friendship remains strained. Bazoma and Rachel struggle with the desert heat, while others embrace the elements during a hike to the vortex. Amanda shares information about Sutton's former assistant and discovers it's not just the heat in Sedona that's unforgiving. Jennifer Tilly also turns to Kyle after a tense moment with Sutton. Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3 Marathon and new episode air Sunday. On Sunday, January 18th, Bravo will air The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3 Marathon from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Bravo will air the previous episode of RHOP Season 10 titled High and Dry. The synopsis says the women continue their trip to Colorado with a welcome mixer at Angel Massey's home. Monique Samuels draws parallels between her own life and Angel's. The episode also teases chaos after the guest house group runs into a major issue with their accommodations, leaving them feeling left high and dry by their host. Immediately after, Bravo will air a new episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 15. The preview includes Giselle Bryant searching for other accommodations after what's described as a rough first night at Angel's Rental. After Ashley Darby explains how she had to ration water with Stacey Rush, Giselle steps in to help. In the episode teaser, Monique says, "No, it was so hot in my room. This morning my whole face was swollen. Literally, eyes was watering, nose running, getting all of that information out."